Hi guys, Varel here. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a great day and a great week actually. It's been another week. So far the video thing is going out pretty well and I'm really happy with that. So yay, thank you guys for taking the time to watch these. Today's video is actually going to be about dun 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 contact lenses. So just before I get into the nitty gritty, I do want to let you know that I'm not going to be putting any in. I'm thinking maybe later on doing an actual tutorial. I'm just kind of going over what it is I've learned personally as a cosplayer that puts on contacts for strictly like look. It doesn't actually do anything for my vision. None of these are prescription. Although if you have any real questions or serious questions or any concerns, definitely please talk to your eye doctor. I can't tell you all that stuff. All I can do is give you the basics of what it is I personally learned. And because everyone's different, it may not work the same way for you as it does for me. So first things first, when you have contacts, you always want to make sure that you take care of them. It's a pretty big deal. I change my solution out once a week. The solution that I have now is something new. It's Clear Care. And there were some really good reviews on it, although just want to let you know that does have hydrogen peroxide, hence the red cap. So what that means is that you want to at least let your contacts soak in a minimum of 6 hours before you put them in, or it will burn your eyes. And they say that right on the bottle. They let you know anything like that. They do have regular solution that doesn't have the hydrogen peroxide that will not burn. And that's usually what I suggest bringing to conventions. That way when you are switching out contacts and cleaning out your lenses, you don't have to really worry about that. So I have 3 different lenses that I'm going to show you today. I have just the basic circle lenses, and that will be the first one that I talk about here. Let me get that open. So the diameter on these are going to be a little bit larger than your standard contact lens. Let's see if I can get it out. This is a case that I got from Pinky Paradise. It's super cute, but I swear it's a little harder to get them out. Okay. So we have see, that's why you have to keep them clean, because when they drop and fall on things, you get bacteria on them. So, yay. So that is our circle lens. Because it has a wider diameter, they try to actually have it gradient. So sometimes you can still see your natural color underneath, but it blends in pretty well, and I like that a lot. These ones are going to be a little bit bigger than your standard contact lens. So if you're used to wearing like your basic prescription ones, or even just not basic, the ones that people tend to get at the little shops, they are a different size as well. But let's see here. So the sites that I generally go to is I go to Pinky Paradise is my big one. They have a larger variety, although that is a place you have to be willing to wait for, because it is overseas. It takes a little while to get to you. KawaiiLoveBeauty.com is another really good one, although that one's local, so it's doesn't take nearly as long, local as in the United States, I'm sorry, I should specify. It doesn't take nearly as long, they just have a smaller selection. And I've never personally been to honeycolor.com, but I hear a lot of really good things about it, so if you know any more, then please comment in the post, let me know, maybe I'll try it out. And the most recent site that I've been going to is uniqueso.com. So that is where I got my sclera contacts. These ones have like a crazy different case because they're huge, and I'm going to actually show you that. These are for my Tokyo Ghoul cosplay, and I'm super stoked about it, but you can even tell that they even have to just change up the way that the cases are when you do it. But of course, one thing when you are at con, please make sure that you always have eye drops specifically for contacts, so that you make sure that you keep your eyes as hydrated as possible. With standard circle lenses, your eyes can actually still breathe a little bit better, but you don't generally want to wear them more than 8 hours or so. I know people push it and wear them longer, but it really depends on the person. Although with the sclera lenses, and I'll actually pull these out, they say because it covers most of your entire eye, you actually are not supposed to wear them longer than 4 hours. So whether or not, some people I've heard they've been able to wear it longer, and others they don't. So when I do this, I plan on doing Rize on half a day and another cosplay on another half that doesn't require contacts, so that I can give my eyes a chance to breathe. But another fun one that I have, and people always, this is one I'm going to bring up because everyone always asks me about this one. These are the mesh, these are the contacts that I use for Storm. Sorry, this is my phone, so it's kind of, you know, funny doing the video on it this way. So this is mesh. These are the ones that you see white out my entire eye. So I love these contacts. Yes, they are foggy when you look through them, but they're not that bad. I went to a convention and I was by myself and I was able to roam around and do whatever I needed. What I wasn't able to do was see people like so many feet behind me, in front of me, and know who that person was. I just knew that there was a person there. So basically just figure it's a little foggy, blurry. But, dun dun dun. So we have the sclera lenses. So even that, and I'm gonna actually size them next to each other. These are huge, right? And really intimidating at first. But what I do is I practice with it. The first time I put them in, I wore them for 30 minutes. Then after that, you know, I've worn them again for like an hour and so on and so forth. That way my eyes get accustomed to the fact that there's full coverage. And let's pull it out. And Unique still comes with this awesome case. But this is the size here of the sclera lens. Isn't that crazy? That goes in my eye. But I'll actually put them next to a standard lens so you can kind of see the difference. I know a lot of people have been asking me about them, and these are honestly my first time ordering anything like these. But I felt like it was really worth it, and they have a lot of really cool styles, and after having ordered this, I plan on definitely ordering more for whatever I need. So I'm gonna put these next to each other so you can see like the difference. So here's your circle lens, and then you have your sclera lens right next to each other so you can see a size. With the sclera lens, they're also a lot thicker. So it's like a nice thick plastic, so I can still see really well. Obviously, it leaves a good spot open for the pupil. Although there's a little bit of red tints on the edges, which is totally okay. It's really not that weird, you just kind of get used to it. But that is those. I just can't get over this little thing. It's pretty amazing. So Unique, so I had ran into somebody at a convention who had them. And I'm always really paranoid about where it is I buy, and if there's no reviews for it that say what this place is about, I'm not gonna buy it. But I found somebody and I absolutely love them. And if you ever want to have that little extra kick, I definitely highly suggest it. For anyone that has bad vision, definitely talk to your doctor first. These ones, I don't honestly, to be honest, I don't know if they'll approve it. So it's kind of up to your discretion whether or not you choose to wear them or not. But hey, we're all grown-ups here. We make our own choices in life. My choice is to make my cosplay as awesome as possible by wearing contacts. You know, we do what we do for the things that we love, right? So I was going to display them earlier, but since I have the solution in, it still hasn't been long enough for me to be able to wear them right afterwards. So sorry, there's no display, although if you'd like, I can send a link to my Facebook page that has photos of me wearing each of these individual contacts, at least of these three. The mesh contacts that I got from Pinky Paradise, the circle lenses that I got from Pinky Paradise, and the sclera contacts that I had got from uniqueso.com. And of course I'm going to post all of that information in the comments down below, or in the description, I guess. And that way you guys can take a look, see what you like. Maybe there's something that you want to do. Maybe there's I like to wear them just for fun too. Even the sclera ones, I'm going to admit, going to Joann's with contacts like these scares the old people, and it's amazing. You know, weird things. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm thinking, thanks to a awesome follower on my page, calling it Behind the Cosplay. So I'm going to be doing different videos where it's going to either be behind the cosplay or behind the cosplayer, where I will be talking about either the cosplays that I'm doing or me as a cosplayer myself and what I do and all that fun jazz and stuff. And I'm slowly getting the hang of doing this whole vlog thing. I have the video the right way this time, you guys, right? That's good. That's good. So just if you have any suggestions on what you want to see or what you want to hear, please go ahead and post them. I will be paying attention, keeping an eye on everything, and I'd be happy to make these videos, because I will admit I'm not the most creative and I can't always think about what it is I want to talk about. So let me know. You guys have an awesome week, and I will see you next Sunday.